Alright, go.
Hey everyone, welcome to KeyBomb Plus. I'm Vinny.
I'm BlueFates.
And I'm Man, just recently returned from hell.
Yeah. So you like the Doomslayer?
The Doomslayer? Oh, yeah.
Hey, speaking of
Oh,
Doom, the
I'm,
Doom
I'm like the
movie, I
Doomslayer,
haven't seen
oh
except
it.
I'm
God. Wait, well, which one? Which Doom movie?
Any of them.
I'm like the Doomslayer, except I'm here to like destroy anyone who makes Half-Life porn.
Oh, Tumblr's gonna be upset.
Yeah, I'm also nuking Tumblr.
Anyways, okay, so video game movies. There's a lot of them. Most suck. Some are good.
Yeah, I can think of like 3 video game movies that don't suck, and
The
that's
Mario
about it.
movie, the FNAF movie, and the
The
Sonic
Sonic the
movie.
Hedgehog
No,
movies.
you are of course wrong. It is the Sonic movie, the second Sonic movie, and the FNAF movie.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
don't like
for
Mario
those
movies.
who don't
So
know, Man hates his joy, happiness, and whimsy, so...
he hates Jack Black, which I
No,
think we should
no,
He
remove.
hates
no,
Jack
no.
Black, he
I love Jack
hates...
Black. Jack Black is great. I don't like the song Peaches.
Which I mean,
School of Rock is one of my favorite movies, and I listen to Tenacious D all the time. I just hate Peaches.
My favorite part in Schoolhouse of Rock is when Tenacious D plays Peaches and then Peach
yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
it I don't know. I liked it. It because okay, Bowser being kind of silly does fit. Like there are some versions where he's serious and then some where he's silly, and I feel like the Mario movie had a good balance of both.
I just it was like kind of hard for me to take like any of the threats seriously when I know who the villain is like acting like. It's kind of like being afraid of a toddler. Like it doesn't make sense.
Toddlers are scary. They will bite you.
I
Clearly
can
you have
kick a
not.
toddler.
Well, I mean, you could, but yeah, you would go to jail for fucking.
Well,
manslaughter.
sure, but I could do it. Bowser isn't that threatening, is what I'm trying to say.
He can prove, dude. No, I think he could still be comedic and threatening, and I think it worked really well.
I disagree.
I
The
like
ending
the
of the
fact
film.
that they
I
had...
hate I hate every time someone like because like the Mario movie doesn't have that much of a plot, and I always hear the argument, oh, but it's Mario, it doesn't need that much of a plot. Yes, it does. If you want to make a movie, it needs a plot.
I mean, I don't know. Well, the plot. Well, that's more like Paper Mario. We want to get a plot from
So
Mario. Paper Mario.
I
Yeah,
like the music. The soundtrack, in my
Oh, the
opinion,
music
was
in that
stellar.
film was fucking amazing. Holy.
I was pointing everything out like that's the airship thing from Mario 3 to like my
Yeah.
yeah, I
dad
really
who
hated
just...
that because then like I was in the theater and just like every like 5 seconds a 3-year-old would just be like, hey, it's like in Mario 3. Oh, hey, look, it's Peach's castle from Mario
that was me.
64.
That was
Yes,
me.
I know.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry, man.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's well because here's the thing. It was one of the first.
It felt like it was too reliant on references. It was
Well,
too afraid to be its own thing.
Here's the thing. It's the first video game movie that actually used music or inspiration from music from the games.
No, it's not.
Well, other than the Green Hills piano piece from the first Sonic movie, that's
Yeah,
it.
so it wasn't the first, was it?
Well,
Yeah, start your
okay,
lying.
fine. Then it had a majority of the soundtrack be
And also
inspiration
the
from...
opening scene to the Sonic movie, wasn't that a track from Mania?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was.
I like the fact that they had like the song that was the intro to the Super Show. That made me happy.
Oh yeah, that was great. It's like they
As someone who never
acknowledged...
watched that show, I didn't know that.
I knew about it, but also when
I
we first were
love
talking about this
watching
long
the
back,
Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Like, oh my god.
remember Vinny? Remember Man was like, no, Mario is not Italian American. No, that's bullshit. Remember
He
that?
literally is. He's literally
He
Italian American.
Man denied that shit so much. It's like Miyamoto confirmed, yeah, he's Italian American. It's like, oh.
Lou Albano will always
To
be
be
Mario
fair, I'm not
to
that
me.
much of a Mario fan. I've only played like the NES games and Odyssey.
Fair. Well, okay, Odyssey's great. That's a great game.
Well, okay, I have played a bit of 64 Sunshine and Galaxy through the 3D All Stars collection, but I haven't finished any of them.
Galaxy's good. I think Galaxy.
I like Galaxy.
I didn't like Galaxy.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe it was because it was with Joy-Cons, but I didn't enjoy it that much.
Well, anywho,
It might be better with the Wii mode. I don't know.
yeah, no, not. I haven't played this the thing Ray levels, but oh my god, I hate them on the Wii.
The
Like,
FNAF movie, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
I
that was
love
great.
the FNAF movie. It is one of my favorite movies of this year.
No,
It was
literally.
apparently it was kind of a script leak that was kind of gonna be rated R.
Oh yeah, apparently Corey Kenshin was gonna say fuck.
I like the fact that the FNAF movie, like, it managed to be, like, sort of scary without, like, just it being a gore fest.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
I
I
think.
really like the fact that it's, like, because so many horror movies I've seen is like, oh, they, like, removed the hand and then slapped the guy with it. Isn't that scary? And it's like, you can be scary without being gruesome, which I
Yeah,
think the FNAF movie did
Mhm.
brilliantly.
it did. Dude, the fucking Freddy bite scene. Holy, I think.
I really like the fact that it's like, because so many horror movies I've seen is like, oh, they, like, removed the hand and then slapped the guy with it. Isn't that scary? And it's like, you can be scary without being gruesome, which I
Yeah,
think the FNAF movie did
Mhm.
brilliantly.
it did. Freddy bite scene. Holy shit! Like,
That
You
was
mean
fun.
you mean the bit that everyone in the cinema called out? Is that the bite of 2000?
yeah, but dude, that was a shocking scene though. Like, holy shit! Like,
Was
he
it?
bit her. Like, like the kid grabbed her and Freddy bit her in half, like in the stomach. Like, he didn't bite her
Chomp.
head off. Just,
Maybe I'm desensitized, but that wasn't really that shocking to me.
well,
Yeah,
to me,
I
well, okay,
honestly overall didn't find the movie that scary at all.
what?
I
I
didn't.
mean,
Well, I was never really. Well,
the
okay,
breaking
actually, no.
scene.
I was gonna say I wasn't afraid. I was kind of concerned at one point, and that was when we thought that was where the part of the movie where we thought the animatronics were gonna kill the kid.
Yeah,
I
well, yeah,
was,
that was suspenseful.
although
That
I
it
wasn't
wasn't
really
scary.
scared. I was more angry. Like, if you touch that kid, I will somehow jump into your universe and kick your ass.
I guess it wasn't scary. It would be more suspenseful.
Yeah.
Like, that was good. That was a
The
great
spring
scene.
lock scene, in my opinion, was my favorite part of the movie.
Oh yeah. Apparently, like in that script I mentioned, Matthew Lillard wasn't going to talk much unless.
Oh, hey, sorry. Should we
Vanessa.
spoil the FNAF movie? Are we spoiling
It
the FNAF
doesn't
fine.
movie?
matter.
It's
I
an alpha
always
movie.
come back.
That was good.
Everyone cheered in my theater.
No one did, but my theater, maybe it's like this being Canada, like they don't really cheer like that. kind of stuff. Like,
Neither
very
do
quiet.
ours usually, but like the
I just
FNAF
might.
movie
I
was just
wish
something
he had.
else.
I said this before, but I just wish he had a British accent.
Yeah. Well,
At
okay,
least.
American doing
With
British
his,
accent.
I
that's
think
up to that.
actually, I think he should have had an American accent as Steve Raglan, but I think when it's revealed that he's William Afton, I think he should have changed to having like a British accent.
But okay, but also it's an American actor.
Well,
How well
I
can he
know
do
that.
Is supposed to be British?
What?
I haven't read the books in a while.
He was supposed to be
William
British.
William Afton is British.
Yeah, but like
I think we can excuse it
I mean,
because this is like a different universe,
yeah.
and it is set in America.
I
So
guess.
I think it's
I mean,
okay.
FNAF is also set in America, but immigrants exist.
Yeah, no,
Shocking.
I don't think it was that big of a deal.
Yeah, no. I do think
I, don't know,
like
I think
the
it just
most.
sounds a lot. I don't know. I
The,
think just
I guess
the,
suspense. Oh, what comes seeing suspense and like terror. The break-in scene that was like because like if you know the franchise, you
the
know like oh this
cupcake
fuck.
kicked ass.
Okay, that was my least favorite part of the movie. Not that the cupcake existed or was scary, but the fact that it got like the most kills of any other animatronic in the film.
Yeah.
I do
I
wish
hate the
I don't
fact
know.
that the cupcake was the most dangerous animatronic. That kind of annoyed me.
Yeah, I get that. Although them
Because
saying
like
the
all
cupcake
the
in the vent,
animatronics got
that was
one,
whole
all the animatronics got at least 1 or 2, but the cupcake got 3, and that was like,
I don't think. Well, okay, them sending this cupcake through the vents, that was like I was like, oh shit, like that was a good.
Oh, also Matthew Patrick.
It's just a theory, guys.
But hey, that's just
Lunch-
a
lunch is the
theory.
most
A
important meal
game
of the day.
theory. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, in the
Matt
I
Patrick's
do think-
character's name is Ness as a reference to the Sans' Ness theory.
Oh, that's right. That's such a
He will never live that one down.
no, he can't. That
Also,
I would
Sparky's
say-
Diner, like the
yeah, Sparky's
the
Diner,
FNAF
the
1
Sparky
hoax.
animatronic. That
Oh
was,
yeah, the Sparky the dog. I didn't get that reference until like I think it was BlueFates explained it to me because I was like I hadn't heard of him.
oh. When did you get into? Wait, you got into this? He was late. So
I
you
got
haven't
into
been
the
to
I
the
got
series.
into
one.
I got into the series when around the time that Pizzeria Simulator came out.
I got into the
Mm.
series over the summer.
I got into the series. I've been there. This takes a long cigarette check. I've been there since the start, since Markiplier's video. That
I
first video.
said this.
Oh,
I
it's
said this.
that's the Withered Chica line from Ultimate Custom Night.
I said this in the Five Nights Together video, although it did mostly get cut out.
Yeah.
But when
Thanks,
I was like
Vinny.
when I first heard about FNAF, I didn't like know what it was, and so I just assumed it was like it was gonna look like one of those like crappy like RPG Maker horror games.
So like Five Nights at Five Boys.
I haven't played that, but I was
Oh,
picturing
we
more,
gotta play that.
I
We
was
have to
picturing
play
more
that.
like FNAF World, like that sort of mechanic, but
Ah.
more scary.
Okay, I see. I gotcha. Okay, we should probably talk
Like,
about a different movie,
yeah.
another movie. The first Sonic movie, because we've all seen that
It's been
one,
a
right?
while since I've seen that.
I haven't
but-
seen the
I
second.
love the Sonic movie, although the second one is so much better.
I
haven't
haven't
seen
the
the
second.
second
I'm
one.
hoping to. But
What?
I didn't get a chance to see it. It's on my Christmas list to get.
Wait,
the
hang on. Have
Blu-ray.
both of you not seen the sequel?
No.
Not yet. I want to. I really do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so everything that the Sonic movie got right, the second one does like 10 times better.
So like Sonic 2, the video game.
Yeah, basically. Like the Sonic one movie, like when I first saw the Sonic movie, I thought this was really good, and then
Yeah.
the second movie came out, and it was like, this is like 10 times better. It's like
Yeah.
one of the first times I think the sequel is better than the original.
I mean, yeah.
The one thing I didn't like, which this isn't going to make much sense to you, either of you, because you haven't seen it, but there's this scene where like the sister from like the first movie
Yes.
who just hates like
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Uh,
Tom,
Donut
I think
Lord.
it was.
I knew his name. Donut Lord.
Was it Tom? I think it was Tom.
Yeah, it was Tom. It was Tom. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, she gets like there's like a wedding scene in the second film.
Yeah.
But then it turns out it was just a it was just like an operation, like an undercover operation to like kidnap Sonic, and like she gets like real mad. That goes on for like 10 to 15 minutes, and Sonic isn't in the scene, and it was like, I don't really care about your character.
Remember when some reviewers said it like didn't focus enough on humans? Like, what the fuck?
Like it was all great except for that one scene, because I just felt like I don't care about the sister character.
Yeah, like,
and like
I bet she's a good actress. It's like, come on, like I want to see Sonic fight Eggman. Come on.
I want to see
Yeah,
my
it was
blue
like,
hedgehog.
even if it was like about like Tom or his wife, I would be a little interested. But I don't like the sister character,
Yeah.
so why would I care about if her marriage goes well?
Yeah.
I own the Angry Video Game Nerd movie on DVD.
I have not seen that. I
have not seen that either. I've heard
I
she's
haven't
terrible.
watched it. It's still sealed, just sitting on my shelf.
We should watch that on the road trip. That's
Okay, so a little side note. Oh yeah, Sonic 1 movie. I really
I
liked
liked
it.
it.
But
I really liked it.
like now that the second movie's out, I think it's a little mid.
That's
Like I really
understandable.
liked it at the time, but now that I've seen what the Sonic movie can be, I think the first one is pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, so far I haven't seen Sonic 2, so far I was like, yeah, it's pretty good.
If you like the Sonic 1 movie, you will love the Sonic 2 movie.
I don't doubt that. I've seen clips like with Tails, like he covers like they're in the
I do think it
Russian-
was kind of weird in the Sonic 2 movie that Tails is the only person voiced by his game counterpart. He's like
Also,
game actor.
To be fair, that's a good voice. That's Tails' voice,
Hey,
in
it's
my
me.
opinion.
No, I
Tails.
totally agree with you. But why did they not do the same for Sonic and Knuckles?
Anyways, but yeah, I think he does do a good job as Sonic though. Like he is a
Yeah,
good-
like I agree, but I would have preferred to hear like Roger or like any of the other voice actors.
I don't know.
Also, side note, if Sonic 3 doesn't have Jason Griffith voicing Shadow, I'm not watching it.
I mean,
I know what you're gonna.
if he does do a good, well, I mean, Idris Elba did do a good, from what I've heard, did do a good job as Knuckles. So
Yeah, he was okay, but I thought he was a bit too serious, if that makes sense.
well,
And
okay,
then, like,
I'd
the
rather
jokes-
have a serious
The jokes
Knuckles.
that he did have, it was kind of like, I don't know.
Okay, I would
He
rather have
wasn't a bad voice for Knuckles, but he might have been a bad voice for movie Knuckles. I don't know.
I'll say this: I'd rather, from what I understand with the character, I'd rather have like a serious Knuckles than a stupid Knuckles. Like,
But Knuckles is supposed to be stupid. That's
no.
because he gets tricked by Eggman all the time.
I don't think. Well, first off, he's the first person.
Think of like Sonic 3 when like Knuckles Knuckles is tricked by Eggman, and then think of Sonic Adventure where it happens again. Like it keeps happening.
Yeah. To be fair,
he's not supposed to be like the brightest.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying there's a line where it's like he's just where like he only has like one brain cells. Like he can be like not like he's not to the point where you're wondering how he's still alive at this point. Like
Yeah,
because that's a trope that kind of with Knuckles, where it's like he was super dumb. And it's like, come on, like give him some more respect than that.
I liked Dumb Knuckles in Sonic Boom.
That's fair. It's different strokes for different folks, but I like my Knuckles a bit more smart.
I don't think Boom Knuckles would work for the video games, but I did like really enjoy his because like he didn't have to protect the Master Emerald in Sonic Boom, so therefore I was okay with it.
Yeah. But yeah, with Sonic. Yeah. Vinny? Have you seen I guess any of the Doom movies?
I told you already. I haven't.
The what movies?
Doom.
We've talked about all the video game movies I've seen already.
Because I remember the second one came out, and they asked like what we want to know what he thought of the movie, and Ed responded like on Twitter. It was like we have no involvement in this movie. It's like, oh. They were wiping their hands clean on that one. It's like, nope. Although I do think a Doom movie could be good. Like, you just have to have someone,
So you just got to make it like a gore fest.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Have you
seen?
I disagree. I don't think a Doom movie could be good because Doom doesn't have that much plot, and they would have to put.
Of course, and every movie has to have. It's got to be 6 hours long, and it's gonna have the most complicated plot of all time with
like no one comes to
3 different romances.
Like what even is the plot for Doom?
Guy on Mars kills a bunch of demons, kicks ass.
To be fair, I think Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, they have more of a plot to it.
I honestly think that Doom is works perfectly as a game. I don't think it needs a movie.
I think
Half-Life. I wish there was a Half-Life movie.
I would say this maybe if
because then they would have to get Gordon to talk.
Well, it could work. Like they got Mario to talk in sentences, and it worked.
Yeah, but Mario already did kind of talk in the games. But Gordon has never talked.
Not full sentences. There's a diff, like not full.
Yeah, no. But Mario was able to say words. Gordon doesn't.
I mean, I would say this. If it was like 10 years ago, like 10 years before, or maybe more. Cranston, he would make a good
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston. I get my names mixed up. Yeah.
This is the second time that you've confused someone's name with mine.
No. I was trying to remember the name. I knew it started with a B. It's like Brian. I was like trying to think.
Brian Griffin.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
Brian Griffin would make a great Gordon Freeman.
I'm not great with names, okay?
You gotta make that edit now. You gotta make that edit now, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up, I'm gonna look up.
Anywho, I do think he would have worked as a good Gordon Freeman. And also, I don't know what his name is, but
Brian Griffin.
Why did you moan?
I was groaning.
Well, it sounded like a moan. So like,
Alright, listen, what you hear is your own business. What you think about at night in the privacy of your own home is your own concern, but don't project on me. Should I be scared?
No, it's not that bad. Anywho, okay, but like I also the guy, main actor in Oppenheimer. I think he would actually make a good G-Man.
I didn't watch Oppenheimer.
Well, they just look at the actor. It's like, yeah, he would look. Yeah, he looks the part. He has the right.
We don't have much time left.
Yeah.
This is
okay. The Last of Us TV show. Did anyone see the Last of Us TV show?
Nope.
I did not, but I heard amazing things about it.
It was brilliant.
Really? Okay.
Oh, the Uncharted movie.
I did not see that.
Okay, so it didn't get good reviews. I loved it, but like the thing was, it was a terrible Uncharted movie, but it was a brilliant movie.
Okay.
if it was like an original, if like the Uncharted games had never existed and they came out with that movie, I think it would have gotten better reviews.
Yeah, yeah. That's the case. I think with
Like
a
if
lot
it
of
was
these
still like
movies.
if they still called him like Nathan Drake and all that, and it was still called Uncharted, but the games didn't exist, I think it would have done better.
I see. Yeah, I get that. Has
Yeah,
Because
anyone
it
here
was a
seen the
brilliant movie, but it was just so inaccurate to the lore.
fair? I mean, if you think, yeah, I get that. Has anyone here seen the Tomb Raider movies?
I saw the first 5 minutes of the first one and just didn't watch any further. Angelina Jolie, that's her name. And then I
Isn't it
just
Angelina
got bored and stopped
Jolie,
watching.
not Angelina Jolie?
it's actually Angelina.
It's actually Jolie.
My mom says she watched that one when it came out and she liked it. That's all I have to
What
go off.
the Jolie one?
What?
We hope you enjoyed watching the video. We hope you don't die. It'd be a shame if you mysteriously disappeared one night.
We're
and your
glad
body
you
It'd be a
was
weren't
shame
never
if
swallowed.
something would
found.
have happened. Bye.
Did you not hear what I said?
Nope.